everyone, it's me, Cupie83.
And Barbie0913.
We had a gigantic weekend filled with
Dolls.
Exactly. We had the Puddle convention on Saturday, the Pullip and Doll Lovers event.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the Naperville Doll Show on Sunday. So, yeah, it's a busy weekend. So this is a 2-for-1 in this video. You'll learn all about Puddle and what it was like in 2022, and you'll also see what we picked up at the Naperville Doll Show.
Yep.
Yay! So, well, I guess start with Puddle because it was first.
Yeah.
So Puddle, it was the 14th year of Puddle, I want to say. Because next year is the 15th anniversary of Puddle.
Okay.
And it is a yearly show that is all about pull-ups and dolls and groove and June planning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been put on by Jane Easterly, as I said, for 14 years now. She was a fan of the line and wanted to create kind of this big celebration for it. Started from a tiny, small gathering to like a much bigger one.
She is very dedicated to Pullip.
Yes. And you can feel it, and just putting on this event takes so much work.
Oh, a lot of work, yeah.
It's not a convention that's run by, like, a
Company,
collective.
yeah.
It's literally a show that's put on by, like,
Jane.
one person.
Bye, Jane.
With the assistance of a handful of other people. And monetarily, too. It's not like she gets funded by a big company to put it on. So it is definitely her baby, and I'm glad that it's still up and running. You might hear a baby in the background. She is safe and sound in her playpen, but what baby likes a playpen? But I think she's found a toy to play with.
There we go.
But yeah, so that's a bit about Puddle in a nutshell. But we've done videos on it for the past, like, 8 years, something like that. So definitely check those out if you're at all interested in what we thought about the events prior.
A big thank you to our table host, who is Charlene. We have so much fun at your table, and we had a good time.
Yes. Also, huge shout outs to Miranda and Harold, two of the most creative people you'll ever see. And they're great because, like, they think with both sides of their brains. They're creative where they'll use, like, 3D printers and science to create
technology.
customs.
They're good at that.
And they're also just really creative, and they can design stuff and paint stuff.
Look in their head and say, gee, we could do this. It's a strange thing.
Right. So I'm hoping Lena gets just a little bit of that from them. Also, Jackie, who was at our table, was in the Dress Like Me contest. So we wanted her to win. We also met Taryn, who has so many smart dolls. She's super into smart dolls.
Oh, she is the queen, yes.
Kelsey, who came over and talked to Lena a lot and kind of kept Lena entertained.
Yep.
We also saw Natasha and Hannah, who we hopefully will be seeing again later. And Taylor, who passed along a tiny little, like, not hard plastic, but like composition doll. So I'm going to see if I can do anything with her. We saw all of our favorite vendors as well. Doll Angel was there. Some other local vendors. So it was great to see everyone. We can't name everyone, obviously. It would take forever. But yeah, it's always fun to see the people every year. It's
a fun show because it's a more intimate show, so you get to know everybody. These are people that you go, oh yeah, I've not seen you for 5 years. You know?
Right, yeah, and you may only see them once a year, but like it's like you're going back to visit an old friend.
And then if you don't come, then we say, wait, where's so-and-so? We missed them.
Right, so it's a fun show. Definitely, there's a tightness to it. So that's some quick shout outs.
Okay.
So let's talk about Puddle Pullip and Doll Lovers event 2022.
There were a lot of smart dolls walking around.
Yeah.
Sitting around in tables. Lots of them.
It really should, like, we'll have to add an S to there or something. And an SD somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Puddle SD.
Puddle SD.
But lots of smart dolls. Lots of people who like Pullip must have jumped on that bandwagon.
Yeah. Our hotel was a little confused, but they had gotten bought recently, so there was a little bit of miscommunication everywhere on the hotel's part.
Yeah, and you could tell the hotel was kind of in between, like, states, kind of.
So, we thank them for what they could do, that they were able to do.
And yeah, the fact that we could even put on that, there could even be a show,
right? Because they could have changed their mind on that
exactly.
at the last minute.
But besides that, there were vendors that you could shop around. Lots of fun stuff. Lots of stuff for Pullip, obviously.
Yep.
And some stuff for Smart Dolls. So I'm hoping that more people bring Smart Doll stuff next year.
So am I. We need more clothing for them.
Yeah.
At reasonable prices.
And I know it's a Pullip show, but I'm far more into other doll lines at this point. But I still enjoy going to Puddle because I love seeing what other people do with them. So lots of vendors.
The contests, they were all still going on. The picture contest, I think, had more entries than the regular contest this year. You had things like Dress Like Your Doll contest.
Which had quite a few people do
That
it
did
this
have
year.
a lot of people because I was walking around with Lena on that part and I kept wanting to break into the line. I was like, whoa, there's more people coming.
There were like 4 people last year and there were like 10 people this year.
They did a
something
really
like that.
good job, though.
I know.
And then you had the custom doll contests, which this would have been the year to enter because there were not that many entries for anything. I didn't put anything in for it because the theme was very confusing in my head. And we've got a new confusing theme for next year.
So 2023's theme is polar opposites.
I've already racking my brain on that, and I'm so confused. So this will be a great year for me.
But definitely if you are attending in 2023, enter the custom contest. That's half the fun of going to Puddle is like seeing people's creativity.
Oh, yes.
When there wasn't a ton of that on display this year, but I think it was the theming of it because it was just a very complicated theme. It was like kawaii thunderstorm magical girl.
Yeah. So you could figure out a way to put all 3 of those in there, or you could just separate it into things. But that totally confused me when I was working on it.
Polar opposites.
I'm more of the last minute try to thinker.
You'll get polar opposites though. I mean, I have some ideas for this one already.
I'm already confused with polar opposites.
Well, mainly my goal is to enter every contest because there was low entries on like most of them.
So you do that. I'm going to watch you do it. On your own.
The doll smorgasbord is a good category because you could literally enter any custom doll that you've done. There were a lot of smart dolls, but like honestly, I'm kicking myself for not bringing one of my like Pujus or something just to put in there.
Right, there are so many different kinds of other dolls out there that you
Barbies,
could work on.
It could literally be anything. So definitely that's an easy one to enter. So yeah, if you are coming in 2023, think about the contest.
Think about it.
First year, it doesn't matter if it's your first year going, you should go all out.
Yeah, give it a try.
They had cake again.
Yes,
cake was
they
tasty.
had cake. The cake is always nice.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
So let's see what we bought.
What did we get?
What did you buy?
Oh, what did I buy? Well, first, okay, they have the Make It a Take and Give box, which people were very generous this year in what they put in there. Because I was able to get a couple little dollies for Lena out of that. And then I got some outfits. These were both in one bag. The pants, the sweater, and the hat. Which isn't bad. I came home and they were like, ooh, you brought us clothing. So I'm really thankful that somebody put this in there. I thought they were really cute.
It was like people went through their stuff and was like, I don't need this.
They were going through all their collections, which is really neat.
I went in there with the intention of buying for my smart doll right here, which is Fortitude, because I'm not going to pay the crazy prices Danny Chu wants for his stuff. So I wanted some cheap stuff and stuff I didn't have to pay shipping for. So I got this simple little dress.
Yeah, it's a simple little dress.
It fits the theme of the show, and it's just something for her to put on.
Yeah, and it's stretchy. Yeah, it's stretchy. I want to make a pattern of that so I know how to do that.
Yeah, and it was like $20, and I was like, that's right.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, definitely.
That's right where I wanted to go. But of course, like I wanted leggings, I wanted shoes, I wanted her to go home with the whole like wardrobe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there wasn't that much as far as clothing for smart dolls.
You could have just gotten her bra and panties.
Yeah, but yeah, and if there had been more dresses like this, I think she only had one of them.
Yeah, I didn't understand that because I would have probably put out more because I would have bought it.
Yeah, so I was lucky to grab this one when I did.
And then, put somebody have socks for them or something.
Yeah.
Knee-highs would be nice. I love Mota store. Moda Doll Clothing, Louisa's store. And she has things like, this is from other years. I think this was from last year. Like I bought that dress last year. And then I had bought this outfit, I think last year also. And this one was a couple years ago. Really cute outfit. They're adorable. And you have a few. This year, Blythe got a very colorful outfit. It's so adorable. She makes such nice clothes.
Pretty.
Yes, they are pricey, but I didn't really buy anything except raffle tickets, and which I lost on. So, but doesn't she look cute? And then she didn't have these last year or the year before. MSD size. This is my Reagan, who I've had for years and years and years, thanks to Cupie. And she came in an outfit that Cupie kind of found. It was for like a Santa Claus outfit. Or a ho-ho-ho outfit.
It was Christmas.
It was Christmas time. So she's my pixie. And she always has hardly any clothing. My poor little thing. She gets these little rag bits. Oh, there's a little pair of pants. We'll just throw those on you. So she's got an outfit now. I'm so excited. She's got to bring more outfits for these girls.
Yeah, I hope she does more MSD stuff and some Smart Doll stuff.
Yeah.
Just bring everything.
I mean, because she has hair pieces, little bows. She has the slip underneath that's separate. She has the nylons or the socks. And it is so adorable on her, and I'm so excited.
Cute.
And she's like, I've never looked this sweet before.
Yeah, usually she's the little goth fairy.
Yeah, she's usually riding a horse, wearing one of those big giant coats. But I love this, so that's what I ended up getting.
So cute.
So these two.
So I also didn't buy a ton, but my big purchases were these two Momokos. I don't actually have any Momoko dolls, and I don't really see them in person at any of the shows we go to.
No, we only see them on eBay, and we're like, oh, those are really cute, aren't they? Why are they so expensive?
So this is my my first purchase of Momoko, and we'll see if I buy any more. I think I'll be content with these two, honestly. But it's so interesting because they're so small in person.
They're very petite.
Yeah.
They are cute.
They look adorable, and I'm excited to go and open them and see what they look like. And I'm hoping the plastic under some of the, well, see, they're wearing black. I don't know. They have plastic under their clothing, so I have to figure out if I keep that on, if I take it off. I've never had a Momoko.
What will she do?
So yeah, they're gonna be twins. But I just thought one was cute, and this one kind of looks like me with the brown hair. So I figure if I ever need a dress like me doll,
you.
I could just use her.
There you go.
So those are my big purchases for Puddle, and actually, honestly, for the whole weekend. And then I also picked up this.
I picked up one of those too.
As well.
I picked up a boy.
Yeah. So if I had known they were $10 less than what was on the box, I would have picked up more.
I got a Tayang.
More. But I got a Pullip. My mom got a Tayang. So I can use them for next year.
They're fun to work. The Tayangs are just the right size to work with when you're blushing and all that stuff. And it's fun to make them really macho looking.
So I'm going to save this to hopefully do something polar opposites for next show.
Yeah, my Tayang doesn't know what he's going to do.
So that's a bit about Puddle. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, but if you've never seen Mota doll clothing online, we can always put a link for it so that you can see what she has. Usually when she's doing a show, she kind of closes all the sales so that nothing can get ordered yet until she comes back. Yeah,
definitely worth it if you're looking for good quality clothing.
Oh, such pretty things.
So that is a bit about Puddle, so let's jump into the Naperville doll show.
Year.
Again, this is the one that's held in Naperville in a hotel. They have about 45 vendors, maybe.
I didn't count them.
I didn't count, but they advertised 45 vendors.
It seemed like they had a couple more than they usually have.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple that were missing that are usually there.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like when we were there were people wandering around, but then by the time we left, it was a little more empty.
It was more stagnant, yeah.
So they had Barbies, they had Bisque.
They had a lot of Barbies. If you were looking for Barbies and are going to the show, you could have found Barbies there.
It was just we're going to the Barbie convention in a month, so.
Right, and if you're not going to the convention, there is a public sales day the last day that you can go to without having joined the convention and everything.
Right, and you can room sail up until the first day of the convention, basically. Yeah. So if you're interested in getting, going to the room sales or going to the public day, we'll leave the Barbie convention info in the description.
Right, because we did that for the convention, and that was a lot of fun. We weren't part of the convention, but we could go and buy anything we wanted.
So I only bought one thing.
One thing.
And it's a Takara Jenny. It's one of Jenny's friends.
She's pretty, though.
So pretty, right?
She is pretty.
So we have Takara Jenny here. She is a Kimono Katsura Yumi from 1998. So pretty, so cute. She was priced well. She had a whole box of Takara Jennies, and so if they continue to bring them, I'll probably buy more. But I just thought she was really pretty looking. And I think she has faded a little bit in her arms and her face, but I thought it was even. And it is pretty because it's a different color than her feet.
That's just the way it is.
But she was so cute.
She is cute.
So I decided to pick her up. And that was my only purchase.
Yeah, after seeing a doll I really wanted, and it was a bisque doll, I ended up not getting anything bisque. This is a Ratty Doll with one of those character faces with all the freckles on there. That just makes me laugh because between her eyes, her crazy eyes, and her teeth showing, and all those freckles, it's one doll that every time I see it, I laugh at her. She's made by Ratty, the Italian company, and I was looking for information on her because I know this outfit isn't hers, the shoes aren't hers, but they're nice shoes, so it's a good thing. I did wash her hair, so she's nice and clean, and she still makes me laugh. Apparently, I found some information on there. Excuse me. I found some information. She was a doll that was very popular in Norway in 1960 to 1970. Her Norwegian and Scandinavian name is Tjorven. Tjorven. And I would have never guessed that's how you pronounce that word until I went and looked at the pronunciation. No. So there were lots of dolls. They came in different hair color. They came in short hair, long hair, and they came in the red pigtails, which makes you think that it is Pippi Longstockings, which now I want one. I want one with the pigtails because I want Pippi Longstockings. And they said that the name Tjorven came from Astrid Lindgren's books, which is Pippi Longstockings and other books, and that it means higgledy-piggledy. Higgledy-piggledy. So that's what I read. I thought that was kind of neat. It's a doll that's very revered in Norway and let's see where. Yeah, it was called, they think that Tjorven was the series name and that her name might be Mary from Tjorven.
Interesting.
Because there's a bunch of dolls that look like this that people said their name is Mary. But it's all like one line. So it's basically like having a line and then you gave an individual doll their name too. So I thought that was neat to find some information. Higgledy-piggledy just makes you laugh even more.
It works with
her.
The expression.
I mean, and Ratty always has these character faces which are so funny. And she's nice and clean. So maybe I'll find another outfit for her along the way. At another booth, I ended up getting 2 dolls from this lady and was able to swing a little bit of a bargain on it. They are fixer-uppers. This is an F&B. It's a mama baby circa 1920s. I know she has a replaced wig. Either that or her wig, somebody really wrecked it. But it's not that noticeable. And I know she's supposed to have the cute little page boy kind of wig. So I'm okay with it. Somebody made a reproduction outfit for her, which is really cute. It's an adorable baby outfit. And she's very pretty. And they did paint her legs, which is all right. I don't know how anybody can paint her legs because I would not know how to do it. But she's so cute. She doesn't say mama anymore, but she's such an adorable little size. She looks like a little princess. So, F&B mama doll.
Yeah, she is really cute.
And then I don't have this size Shirley, and she's a fixer-upper too. She came with an outfit with a a coat on, and this could be a Shirley outfit. I haven't even looked to see anything. We were busy last night, so I didn't even get to look at stuff. But it could be maybe a dress for a Patsy. It does have snaps on it, and I can always tell if there's a snap on it, then we know it's an early doll. If it has Velcro, we know out of yesterday. But I thought it was cute, and I'm going to try to work on her curls and clean up her face and her arms, and we'll see.
She's cute.
But yeah, she's a 20-incher. 20 inches, and I don't have a 20-inch one, so I thought she was cute. And their price was affordable together, so now they are sisters. They are bonded.
Aww.
They are bonded.
Aww. Yeah, they're both really cute.
And that's all I got. We did see some people.
Yeah, we saw Joe.
Joe had a booth. Joe stumbled upon our videos a long time ago and used to watch them. And then he became somebody who likes bisque dolls now. And he has his own business that he will go and fix bisque dolls, fabric, try to do as much as he can with them.
Nice, yeah.
So it's kind of cool. He was there selling a few dolls and putting out his business there. Also, let's see, shows. July 31st to August 4th is the National Doll Festival, which is in St. Louis, Missouri. So Holiday Inn, St. Louis Convention Center, maybe it's something you want to go to.
I wonder if that is the same week as the UFDC one.
I don't know. Oh, they're the same?
I wonder if they're going to do both of them around the same time. They get all the UFDC people, then they'll go do that thing.
And Ohio National Doll Show is October 9th, 2022. Cherry Valley Hotel. That might be something you want to go to. Oh, Bradley Justice and Billy Harris are doing the appraisals. Ooh, interesting. I know these names now. It's so cool I know these names. And then back in September 18th, 2022, Kane County is going to have a doll and a dollhouse show. So they're going to do a special little talk about dollhouses. So if you're a dollhouse person, this might be something you want to go to in the Kane County Doll and Dollhouse Show. And this is in Illinois. So and we go there all the time. So
yeah, and it's nice they're bringing back the exhibits. And they're
going to talk about
they've done a panel.
No,
ever.
They've never done a panel. Not that I ever known. Oh, I know. In the pictures, you'll see a lady that was making furniture. Really cool. Now, I thought that was interesting.
That was really cool. So she makes these furniture, and I'll link to like her Instagram or her website, or I'm sorry, her Etsy in the description area. But I think it was called Unique Doll Furniture 316 or something.
She had dioramas also that are really cool, but she has a lot of couches and stuff for dolls.
For like various doll sizes too.
Yeah.
So like definitely take a peek at that because that was really cool. I like seeing the unique stuff.
The different things. Suddenly somebody comes up with a different
Right.
idea. Like a wig holder. Look at that wig holder. That's a really different one.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that, and also like it would be nice if maybe someone would come and just do like, there is someone that does clothing, but like more like just wigs, like fun wigs, fun outfits, like maybe more like modern stuff, like because still I'm shopping for my smart doll. So maybe some stuff like that, or some like maybe even some pull-ups or some like BJDs, like more variety in that.
Now we got there 10 minutes later than we normally would. So usually we're right standing in line right when it starts. So unless they walked out in those 10 minutes, I didn't see any Thumbelinas, no Giggles, no Little Miss No Names,
No Patty Play Pals.
no Patty Play Pals at all. Right? No like big girl like Alexander kind of stuff. A lot of small stuff, and I guess I get it. People are traveling; they don't want to bring all the big stuff with them. There were. The funny thing is, I'm having trouble finding one of my Mary Poppins dolls, the one with the blue coat. Can't find her. I know I have her because she's holding my original bag. And now everywhere I go, suddenly there's a Mary Poppins staring at me like, we know. What did you do with Mary Poppins? And I'm like, oh, come on, give me a break here.
Yeah.
So there were tons of Mary Poppins. I was like, what is going on? Is it an anniversary or something?
I don't think so.
But
there were no Madame Alexanders really. I mean, there were a handful, but I miss the days when you could go to a show and there'd be a vendor who was only selling like R&B and like Madame Alexander hard plastic dolls. Like we used to go, and they used to be there.
They used to have
shows.
shelves of it.
Like,
It was nice. Yeah, it was an odd show, and I know we're talking to to Joe, he said that he thought there would be more people coming through and buying stuff, but there wasn't as many. But that's usually the way it is with that show. So
Yeah.
but it was good, and their hotel was busy, and their parking was busy because they had an event the night before.
Really, at one point they should have just been like, you can walk in for free. Like just take the admission out. So people could walk through and because you're not going to spend $5 if you're not a collector, but you might go in and walk through and buy something if you don't have the admission.
Because they had some little kids with them. They had a bunch of little kids that probably ring bearers and stuff for a wedding. They should have just let them in and said, come on and see what we have.
Yeah, I saw some lady who was talking on her phone, video chatting someone on their phone. She walked past the doll, entrance table. And then she walked back and she's like, I think the woman at the table was eyeing me, so I didn't want to stay too long. And I was like, no, you should, it should be open. I know you make your money with the admission, but, also, this is how you get people in. Introduce them to it so next time they pay.
Yeah, you just let somebody come on in for free and then they'll become a doll collector for life. I don't know.
And help your vendors make a couple extra bucks.
Yeah. But that's about it. I don't think I have anything else.
No.
So sad.
I think that's it. But we'll have hopefully a really good haul video next year next month at the Barbie convention.
Well, yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
At least we can show you all the other stuff we got.
Yeah, all the freebies and stuff.
And the things that we bought ahead of time so far.
Yeah. Oh, finally we'll be able to show you our table gifts.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know if you were at either of the shows. We love seeing you. If we didn't shout you out, it was awesome seeing you.
Yes, always just, say, hey, I know you. Weren't you on a channel? Yes. Come talk to us.
Yeah, come talk to me. We'll occasionally have the baby so you can see the little starlet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let us know what you thought of Puddle or the Naperville Doll Show, or if you got some fun new things that you want to talk about. Definitely check the description for any of the links that we mentioned. But yeah, that's it.
That's it. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.